All of you should gather here. I just discovered something fishy. I just discovered something very fishy going on in Nnamdi Kanu's case. Nnamdi Kanu's case has been going on for the past 7 months now, Abi? Right. On the 21st of March was when his case started. And the last day of the case when the federal government closed his case, that was on June 19th. From March 21st to June 19th, 3 months. Now from June 19th till October 10th now, that they adjourned it to, that is 4 months. Altogether making 7 months. So you see that Nnamdi Kanu has been in court for only 3 months, while adjournment has been going on for 4 months. And yet Omotosho say that this is an accelerated trial. Accelerated trial where the passengers where you carry, you don't drop them 3 months ago. Drive empty motor for 4 months. Please tell me, is there not something fishy in all this? This is not any accelerated trial, but a political wickedness and illegal 419. This is very preposterous and a witch hunt. How can you have a case going on for 7 months, and in that 7 months, 2 or 3 months of it was just the case itself, then 4 months is adjournment? Are you sure we are not going back to the gory days of Justice Binta Nyako? Because this looks like something taken out of her playbook. Omotosho, you are a man that we have at least seen so far with antecedents as a man that knows his job. People have had their reservations about you, but somehow we have managed to, at least pamper you a bit. Seeing that you have tried to let free speech flow in your court, which is very recommendable. Some people have raised concerns about you that you are working with many politicians against this case. Some people have raised eyebrows. Some people have said things against you that you are just playing to the gallery, that you are on the good books of some politicians here and there. But we decided to close our eyes, allow you to do your job. This latest discovery now just exposed something I don't like. Because like I said, it looks like a legal 419. Something capable of happening only in Nigeria. That a case that has started as far back as March 21st and ended on June 19th will now be adjourned till October 10th, 4 months. What kind of accelerated trial do you say you are doing again? Omotosho, can you remind me the type of accelerated trial you say you want to do? Because maybe your own idea of acceleration might actually be reverse. Did you mean reversing the case or accelerating the case? Please correct me. Because my ear, I don't know if my ear is hearing you well, Oga. Because here in Spotters family, we actually allowed you to do your job. Nobody wanted to talk against you because we felt you had something good. But tell me, I don't understand how a case can be going for 7 months and the trial will be only 2 months in the 7 months. What are you trying? Then you come back in the 7 months, what do you do? Because the only way we can close our mouth to all these things now is if on the 7th month you give unconditional release, discharge, and acquittal to Nnamdi Kanu. That is the only sugar we can put in our mouth and we close our eye. If you come back on that 7th month and you start again adjourning, or you start again continuing this case, we will take this as deliberate witch hunt, jeopardizing, contaminated case, and we'll take this as the case has been compromised. We will no longer believe in you again. And I'm calling all Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers to take note of this deliberate witch hunt going on now, because it's obvious. You cannot tell me that you will postpone a case in 7 months, you hold case for 2 months, and you postpone for 5 months. Who does that? How? Is that on the case again? If for anything, the case should be going on for 5 months, an adjournment for 1 month or 2 months highest, not the other way around now. Kanu, Agabi, and co. I don't know what you guys are doing. I don't know. Since this case ended, nobody knows your whereabouts. These are the things you should be taking note of. Take note of it. Think. It can't happen anywhere in the world. Accelerated trial, 1 month, 2 months, over. Judgment, 3rd month. That's accelerated trial. Am I going crazy? An accelerated trial is a trial that ends immediately the case has been closed, or close to immediately. Not thrown like this. This is not an accelerated trial. Because the person that you said that you are sorry because Nnamdi Kanu, according to your words, that you are sorry, that you feel bad, Nnamdi Kanu is in the cell for all these months, and they should rush. I want to end this case. That's your words. You were even shouting at the prosecution that they should do fast. They should do fast, and they listen to you, and they rush the case, and they close their case. Now, the defense even helped you by not even defending anything. They say they want no case submission, so that to make it easier for you to give justice. What did you do? What did you do, sir? You first postponed for 1 month. Now you postponed for another 3 months. Oga, that's 4 months postponement. You are now the one that is delaying the case. No more federal government, no more DSS, no more federal government lawyers, no more mass witness, no more defense. You, Omotosho, you are now the headache that we have. You are the headache we have. I never believed that one day I will talk about you like this. But definitely you know that in this channel, we do not hide the truth. It doesn't matter if it's our friend or not. No, it doesn't matter who you are. We will always speak the truth. If you do good, I will say. If you don't do good, I will say. Omotosho, you are not doing good now. You are not doing good now at all. You look as if you are compromised now. How can you adjourn a case for 4 months in 7 months? Who does that? 7 months case, 4 months adjournment. 7 months case, 4 months adjournment. 3 months case, 4 months adjournment. 2.5 months case, 5 months adjournment. March, April, May, June, case end. Till August, we wait for judgment. We wait for case to continue. We're not even sure if we give judgment that day. Omotosho, no be so, I beg. No be so. What is the problem? What is going on that we don't know? We told you. Stay away from politicians. Do your job. Do your job. You say you want Kanu to go home. What, is he at home now? Are you sure you really meant what you said? Or you are playing game with us? You are playing game with us, Abi? What kind of man is this? I'm beginning to lose respect and regard for you. I'm beginning to lose respect and regard for you because we've been so kind to you on this channel, and God will bear me witness. For everybody who follows my channel, you will know that we have been kind and we have been nice to Omotosho all this while. We never ever said any word, even criticizing him, never. And I wouldn't have done that. But I just slept and woke up on this, that look at what is happening. The Spirit of God led me into it. I said, look, this man has been adjourning this thing for 4 months and still counting. Whereas he said that he's doing accelerated trial. Accelerated trial. Going to 1 year. That was how Nyako started. That was how Nyako started. I also blame the lawyers. You people should have been smarter than this. To have applied for bail. At least we would have forced Omotosho, put him in tight corner. Always put your opponent in tight corner. Never let them to be at ease. Never. What is all this? Must I teach you your job? A court is a battlefield. Like a chess. Never let your opponent to breathe well. Forget to say negotiation. What are you saying? What are you compromising? Don't compromise. It's only a weak man that compromises. Nnamdi Kanu is not compromising. That's why he had to spend to get more lawyers instead of agreeing terms with federal government. Now they want to negotiate. Did you see him negotiating with them? Haven't they closed their mouth? Haven't they closed their mouth? Because, of course, Nnamdi Kanu has his terms of negotiation. Referendum is part of it. Referendum. Freedom of association. He can't compromise that one. If you don't want to release him, he doesn't care. Then you enter the courts. You don't want to compromise. You allow your client to be... Bail should have been the first thing you should have asked for in that court. Bail. Bail. I don't want to go too much there. All I'm saying is, please, this should be the last adjournment in this case. I'm telling you, because nobody saw this adjournment coming for this satanic 3 months extra from the 1 month that already done before, from June 19th to July 18th. 1 dirty month. Now you're keeping him again for 3 months, lying to us that you want accelerated trial. Don't try this again, please. August 10th, painful as it is, we will wait for that day. We are here every day, mounting pressure every day. We will patiently wait for that day. And on that day, we want him to be released. He has suffered enough. This is even worse than prison. Please, do your job. Stop hobnobbing with politicians. Stop hobnobbing with politicians. You cannot have a accelerated trial that goes on for 7 months, and in that 7 months, 4 months will be adjourned. For nothing. Nobody died though. Nobody died. You hold a case for 3 months, for 2-3 months accelerated hearing, that the judgment should be given in the 4th month. You now even adjourn for 4 months, longer than the time you even did the case. Doesn't happen anywhere in the world though. Nowhere in the world this happens. Only in Nigeria. This case was never accelerated trial. I will cease to call it accelerated trial. This case was a normal trial. And I will not call it accelerated trial again because it has lost the name of accelerated trial. So Omotosho, the good you were about to do for us, you have already started spoiling it. That means you never ever did anything called accelerated trial. It was just a hoax and a ploy to deceive us. That's what it is. That is what it is. People are tired of being deceived, of being betrayed by people who take us for a joke. I bet you cannot keep a Fulani man in the cell like this for years. I bet you cannot adjourn people's case like this. People who have stolen Nigerian money, billions of the money. Where are they? They are walking free, receiving pat on the back. But a man who has done nothing to you because he opened his mouth to speak, throw him in the cell. The hatred of Ndi Igbo will consume Nigeria. The hatred of Ndi Igbo is a cancer, a disease affecting Nigeria. A phobia is everywhere. Shame, a big shame. You can't live with them. Let them go. Problem. Keep playing that nonsense game you play. Discussing the matter of Ndi Igbo in Abuja. I even blame the politicians. Igbo leader, what are you people doing? What are you people doing about all these things? That's for another topic. Today is Omotosho's day. Omotosho, you have lost credibility. This is not an accepted trial. I will never be commended as that to me. This trial has become a kangaroo trial. It has become a long journey. And it has lost credibility because, of course, obviously, it looks like you are receiving orders from people and you are no longer committed to the word you said about ending this case quickly so that Nnamdi Kanu will go home. October 7th, if it goes beyond that, then you know that this case is just Binta Nyako 2.0. 2.0 Binta Nyako. We keep pressing for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, supporters family worldwide, the family of truth, purpose, and faith. And with faith, we can move mountains. Nothing is impossible. And Nnamdi Kanu will surely get his freedom. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Turn on notification and click on the bell that says all. Till I see you next video, peace.